Hi, my name is Wan Ching, and today I'm going to showcase my FYP system, which is a custom scheme developed to analyze Kauri honeypot logs using hybrid ML pipeline. So before we go into the system, let me show you how I deploy the server in the terminal. So this is the server along with the live pipeline watcher. So you can go to the link here. You can log in. So this is the dashboard for my system. So you can go to the topmost navigation bar. So there are buttons to toggle the theme and refresh. And here is an admin specific function, which is user management. They can create user and delete user. There is also a logout button. So down there, we have the KPI cards showing the number of alerts for each classes. And then we have the severity distribution donut and the attack volume chart. So you can filter by month, year, and all. So next we have the active block list, which we're gonna showcase later. And this is the top attacker IP table. So here is the alerts table, which the analyst can apply different filter and sortings. So there are two functions here. The first one is live mode, which it will filter the last 24 hours alerts. And next is the export CSV function. Let's say we apply a filter for reconnaissance. So let's go to the alert detail. So you can see the classification, the severity, confidence score, and the risk score, the session info, behavior info, and the MITRE ATT&CK mapping of the command. So it is interactive. You can click inside, and it will show the techniques of the command, along with the normalized commands here and the audit timeline. So let's showcase the acknowledge button. So we can acknowledge alerts. We can choose the classification here. Let's say it's true positive. We can add a note. We can acknowledge it. So going to the filter here, we can actually see is acknowledged. And then the audit timeline change is acknowledged by admin, which is me, as true positive with the note of true. So we're going to demonstrate the block button later. Can reopen it. So now moving to the VM. So the first VM is where I host the Kauri honeypot. You see the Kauri is running. And next is the attacker VM. So this is where I run the attacks. Let's say I run an attack to the Kauri honeypot. So let's say I run a reconnaissance attack. We exit. So this will be passed through to the pipeline and to the watcher. So you can actually see it here. So you can see the new alerts generated, reconnaissance, severity, medium, risk, and confidence. So you go back to the dashboard, we can go to the live mode. So it's actually shown here. So the infos, the MITRE ATT&CK mapping, and the command that we have just typed. So we can showcase the block function now. So we can choose block and add node. So after we block it, it will actually add a firewall rule that drops the traffic from this IP. So after block it, it will be shown here at the active blocks table. So you can verify from the VM side. You can check the IP tables. So it's shown here, it's being dropped. So you can try from the attacker machine, you can try to connect again, which is not responding. And go back to the dashboard and reopen it. And we can verify back in the VM. So it's gone. So we can try to run the attack again. So it is connected again. So that's basically it for the demonstration. So this shows the end-to-end of the system, which covers the Kari honeypot, the ML pipeline, and also the dashboard. So that will be all for the demonstration, and thank you for watching.